Test, 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 test. What's going on, y'all? What's going on? Let me know how we sounding. Let me know how we sounding. Yeah, my bad, Joe. I had to restart my computer and stuff. It was acting up. But let me go ahead and put all these charts back up. So if y'all was in the live stream yesterday, remember we was talking about the GU setup. This is how I ended yesterday. We had consolidation, we had a retracement, and then we had price push to the downside. All right, so GU just went absolutely crazy last night, just blew through this level. This is similar to what took place like a week or two ago with GJ, right? But again, the volume came through to break through that level, just like we saw last week. The volume came through to break through this level, and just like we was talking about yesterday, how it was going to need volume to hold as low as resistance to come back down to here. And look what price did. Held as low as resistance, and now we're right back at this level here. And then we can also see this lower low getting formed right here. So this is a nice move right here. We just caught. We're currently in this gold position as well. We did just hit the first two piece, so let me let the members know. All right, cool. So we're on profit on gold right now. I got to put the other charts up, but I'm still holding this GU position right here as well. So I personally took 3 positions on this. This was my entry. Obviously, when we took the trade London session, I took another entry New York session. And then last night I re-entered during Tokyo session around 9 o'clock when we retested this level. It was a little bit of drawdown, but I like this setup because, again, like we talked about yesterday, we're bearish. And I know we just need some volume to break through this level, but I also liked it because we didn't hit our stop loss, but it was holding as low as resistance. I wake up to get started with the live today, and I see price fucking dumped. I'm not complaining though, but again, this is why I always talk about go with the flow of price, because when you go with the flow of price, when that volume kicks in, more times than not, it's going to go in your favor and in your direction. So Yeah, so that's a nice move right there. Let me put the rest of these charts up, y'all, so we can talk about what else we're looking for. But y'all already know the drill. Make sure to like the live as y'all hop up in here and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. If y'all was in yesterday's live or watched the Sunday chart analysis, you could have got that set up right there. I don't even have the Telegram up. Like I said, I had to restart the computer. I didn't want to take forever because the charts were starting to move. I don't want to got Telegram up. I might put it up in a second. Let me get these tabs up. As far as today, though, we have 12:20 USD news, then 1 p.m. GBP news. Yeah, gold's pushing. Again, y'all had to restart my computer. My computer was bugging out, so I had to restart my computer before the live started. But we didn't miss too much. This thing's still going. This thing's at a nice 1 to 4 RR right now. So as far as GU, if for those that aren't in this position, I had to wait for a retracement. You could look for possible sells if we can maintain 3280 as resistance. But since we already did a big move, I'd look for a sell here or see a price can retrace and retest 3315, 3310 and hold that as resistance. But we're currently in this gold position. We just hit TP3, but let's see if we hit TP4 here. And with US30 and NAS, we can see possible sells, right? So let me turn this volume down a little bit. One sec. There you go. All right, so with NAS, we can see possible sells, right? So again, we have a big reversal take place on Friday. We rejected this level. Remember, I was saying we need to break back above 24,840 to hold it as support. We rejected a level, and now we're down here. So if we break below 24,440 and hold that as resistance, we can see the downtrend coming to play. Right back there with this gap set. You can see short-term sells here at 24,550, going down to 24,440. But I'm in gold right now. So I'm in GU right now, and I'm in gold. Got SL on profit on GU. About to hit this next TP on gold right here. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that out after the live is over. I'm about to pull the Telegram up really quick, so give me 1 sec. I'm just going to take this off the screen so I don't dox anybody and so nobody's personal information pops up. So just give me 1 second, y'all. Because like I said, I had to restart my computer. So let me see if I can get this Telegram up. If man, my computer, come on now. All right, it's loading up. right, so we're gonna put you back on the screen. There we go. All right, cool. All right, so this is the trade. This is an old setup. This is from yesterday because again, we took this GU stuff in yesterday's live stream. If y'all was in the live stream yesterday, I know that. We go right here. You can see this was SCPs. You see the SL was, and you see it says unedited, so there's no making none of this shit up. You see the SL says 3360. We look at GE right here. 3360 is right here. We can see here that it didn't hit the stop loss yesterday, but again, I'm not going to just hold, be in profit, and be back in the drawdown. So I took this position twice yesterday. First position was the one we took together in London session. Then we had this retest here going into New York. I took this setup. Then we had this consolidation. Then last night at 9 o'clock when we retested this level, I went for another position, held it, woke up. Price was down here, 230, and price is still dumping as we speak. So while we was doing that as well, we just hit the next TP on gold. So let me grab my phone and let the members know. The win streak continues, y'all. This is absolutely insane. We haven't had like a 3-week win streak since like July. It's going, the charts are going absolutely insane right now. I know I got a lot more futures traders that'll be following me as well. Shout out to the futures traders. The New York price watch this today, members. I got y'all. I'm going to be doing NQ, YM, and GC analysis for y'all. That way I can know the price points for y'all's. And again, most of the time the market structure is the same, but I know the prices can be a little bit off. So I'm gonna start doing that, like I said, this week for y'all. Give me 1 second. This is a nasty move right here. Let's see if we can keep on pushing. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a little bit. So yeah, my next target with GU is 32.45. This is a nasty move right here. Oh my goodness. Markets are just being disgusting, man. I can't lie to you. Now we're not going to trade GJ today because GJ is reversing. And as y'all know, I do not go for reversals or counter trend trade. So I'm just going to let GJ do his thing. It looks like it's about to try to fill that gap up. So I'm just going to let it do its thing for right now. I'm not going to even try to figure anything out with it. Right. And plus, like I said, we're in gold right now. We just took a W on GU. So I'm not going to stress about this too much. So I'm not really going to talk about GJ today. I'm not going to go for a setup on it. I'm really going to be paying attention to GU, obviously, gold, obviously, and then paying attention to see how US30 NAS100 react to these next levels right here. Because again, US30 and NAS are kind of reversal territory as well. We are a couple levels away from the downtrend coming into play. But keep in mind, we do got some news events today at 12:20 USD news, 1 p.m. GBP news. And then later on this week, we do have some more USD news events as well. So you should keep that in mind. Man, GU is just going crazy. All right, but this should look familiar, especially if you're a member and student, because we had a similar scenario like this. And I was just talking to one of the one-on-one session students yesterday about this. Right, this like I tell y'all, price does not come up with new shit. This is literally what we dealt with a couple weeks ago with GJ. Right, we had the sell setup, we had the consolidation, we had the retest, and the volume came in to break through the level. Right, we see the same exact thing with this GJ setup we took a couple weeks ago. Right, we had this retest, we had a consolidation, and as you can see, we had the retracement, and then the volume came in to break through that level. All right, that's the exact same thing that GU did today. All right. So I'm just going to keep on riding this wave right here. So if y'all was in yesterday's live stream, watch yesterday's live stream if y'all didn't. And then listen to what I was talking about and then see how price played out right now. Right, again, This is why it's so important to go with the flow of price, but also understand the rules of price. So I'm going to move this alert down. This thing is currently at a 1 to 5 RR, which is insane. But again, this is just another pro of going with the flow of price. Like I said, GG, I'm leaving it alone for today. I did catch this move last night as well. But as we see, the price is retracing, so we're going to let that do its thing. NAS100 here. NAS100, like I said, you can't see short-term sales here. If we can maintain 24,540 as resistance, you can look for short-term sales going down to 24,440. I'm 24,450. But for the downtrend coming to play, we're going to need to hold this level as resistance. All right, gold's retracing a little bit. Let's see how gold plays out right here. We already hit a couple TPs on gold. We're still on profit on this. It's just doing a retest right now. Right, so again, we had a higher high get made yesterday. We had a price retrace last night. Price did a nice move last night as well. Gold's really been moving Tokyo session, especially the past few weeks. But again, we just waited for a retracement, took a buy, caught a nice move. We're about to see if we can break past this next TP right here. But again, when we're at all-time highs, all you got to do is wait for the next retracement and keep on riding the wave. That's all you got to do. All right, let price retrace, ride the wave. All right, let price retrace, ride the wave. It's just like we was doing with up until this point, obviously, US30 NAS, right? Let price retrace, ride the wave. All right, let price retrace, keep going for buys. Just keep going for buys. All right, we did the same thing with US30. All right, let price retrace, keep going for buys. Let price retrace, let price retrace. All right, just keep going for buys, right? Until the uptrend is no longer the uptrend, or until the uptrend is no longer valid, you just want to continue to go for buys. It's a nasty move right there. Nasty move right there. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Y'all join the free signal free Telegram. Y'all see on your screens how we did last month and last quarter. Go ahead and hit that first link and check it out for yourselves. I'm gonna pull it up in a little bit and go over it as well. But again, y'all make sure to take advantage of the end of summer sale. We have 40% off Playmaker University, 25% off Advanced Play Signal. Use discount code Locked In. Also 25% off one-on-one sessions. Use discount code Playbook. 40% off Playmaker University. So again, right now I'm in GU and I'm in gold. We hit a couple TPs on gold. We surpassed the final TP on GU, so we're just riding the wave right now to see how much further it's going to drop. Do not be too shocked or surprised if you see a retracement take place, if not before the New York session, during New York session. All right, do not be surprised if you see that take place, because again, we did a big move for the day, and London session just started, right? So this was basically literally right before London session. And like I always tell y'all, right, if this is like an average candlestick move that we've already taken place and done, and we're just 35 minutes into London session, New York session has not happened, we're either going to see a normally large candlestick play out, or we're going to see some retracements or consolidation. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Gold's pushing back up. Let's see if we can hit this next TP here. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When we look at any charts, drop them in the chat. US30 just hit a level. Oh, I just broke this level. Let me see if NAS is pushing as well. Yep. So y'all took that NAS setup. Congratulations. And look how price reacted to this level. Again, that's why we enter and exit off this level. That's why I say you see short-term sales here. Because like I said, for the downtrend to continue, we need to do what? We need to hold this level as resistance. And if you just joined the live, rewind like 10 minutes or so, you'll hear me say that. So shout out to those that took that nice move on NAS100. Again, I'm not in that because I'm in gold and I'm up on GU. And with trading, you don't have to take every setup you see, right? That's how you end up on the charts all day, being super greedy. And that's how you throw away your profits, right? I'm already up a nice 1 to 5 on, well, almost, yeah, I'm up on a nice 1 to 5 on GU right now. And then we just hit a couple TPs with gold. So I'm chilling right now, right? But again, for those that aren't in these, that's why I talked about US30 and NAS. So that would have been a nice move to catch right there. So again, if we can maintain 24,550 as resistance, you can look for short-term sales going down to 24,450. But for the downtrend to continue and come into play, we need to hold this level as resistance. Again, look how price reacted to that level. Literally touched it and shot back up. This is why we enter and exit off these levels. I was about to do something. What was I about to do? Jeez, still fucking ripping. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok, y'all. Y'all see a scroll at the bottom of y'all screens. Instagram Playmaker _ Wait, TikTok _ Playmaker Wait _ Post daily on both pages. Got some new posts lined up for y'all today. Got a new 15 about to pop up in a little bit. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday. Make sure to check that after the live stream is over. I got some crypto and stock updates dropping for y'all this week as well. I'm gonna do a crypto video today, then a stock video tomorrow. All right. And again, look how US30 reacted as well. You see how price reacted to this level here, how price reacted to this level as well. Again, this is why we enter and exit out these levels. Look at how price broke the low, turn of resistance, broke this low, turn of resistance. Yeah, but it looks like GJ's about to try to fill this gap up. So we're gonna let GJ do his thing, and then we'll see how it plays out, how it ends today, and then we're gonna see what we're gonna do tomorrow. Because again, depending on how it reacts here, we could see the downtrend come into play. We're gonna just let it do its thing for right now. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. This is ripping. Nasty move right there. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Zoom and free Telegram, y'all. As far as how we're doing so far this month, or how we started this week off, we went 1-0 yesterday. Again, you can see I took 2 positions. Now we're 2-0 technically because I re-entered this. Well, actually, we're 3-0 so far this week. As far as how we ended last week, we went 7-0. The week before that, we went 5-0. So we're on a 3 going on 4-week win streak right now. As far as how we ended last month, though, we ended last month, if we go to October 1st, we ended last month 16-3, giving us 84% win rate. And then if you go to October 3rd, you can see how we ended quarter 3. July, we went 17-2, August 23-2, and then September 16-3. So again, we averaged 2 to 4 losses per month, which is not bad at all. And in the quarter 56-7, giving us an 89% win rate, catching a total of 270,214 pips. So quarter 3, we had an 89% win rate. Quarter 2, we had a 90% win rate, and then quarter 1, we had a 90% win rate. So we're not doing bad at all this year. We're literally just picking up where we left off last year. Because if we go to last year, you can see we ended quarter 4 last year with a 91% win rate. Right, 15-1, 14-1, 12-2. So yeah, we really do this over here, y'all. We really average 80 to 90% win rates on a weekly, monthly, and quarterly basis. You go to where it says subscribers, you go down to photos, over 1,900 photos, over 3 years worth of receipts. You get screenshots of positions, screenshots of signals, as well as student results and testimonials, all that good stuff. So make sure to join that so you notify every time we go live on YouTube, TikTok, as well as you can see the proof in the pudding. Now, this was a setup that we entered yesterday, right? So y'all was not in yesterday's live. I highly recommend checking out yesterday's live because there's a lot of good information in there. Good questions was asked. You get to see realistic trading, being a drawdown, holding the trade. But I also broke down what GU ended up doing last night and right before London session started today. Right, so definitely watch yesterday's live stream if y'all did not already. And then also watch this week's Sunday chart analysis. Like I always tell y'all, the Sunday chart analysis goes over not just what I see price doing Sunday night going into Monday, but it goes over what I see price doing throughout the entire week. So make sure to check out this week's Sunday chart analysis as well. So gold's kind of just chilling in place. Looks like NAS is about to go for round 2. Looks like US30 is about to go for round 2 as well. So yeah, there's a lot of opportunities this week, y'all. A lot of opportunities this week. If you guys got any questions, drop them in the chat. When I'm looking at your charts, drop them in the chat. New 5 minute about to pop up in a little bit. Let's just see. Nas is pushing. He's kind of chilling right now. So again, with GU, for those that's not in this position, I'd recommend waiting for price to retrace and see if you're going to hold 3280 as resistance or 3315 as resistance. We're going to see if we're going to get a new high and hit this next TP right here with gold. New 15 an hour about to pop up in a little bit. We're going to be on for a little bit longer, y'all. Again, if you guys got any questions, drop in the chat. We're looking at these charts, drop in the chat. Yeah, we're just chilling in these positions right now. I'm profiting on both of these. Just chilling in these positions right here. We just barely missed this next tube here. I see now is going to break this level. US30 as well. We barely missed the next TP. US30 NAS about to break these levels here. So again, if we can hold these next levels as resistance, we can see the downtrend come into play. Keep in mind, we do got some news events today. We do have news at 12:20 for USD and then 1 p.m. for GBP. All right, we hit the next TP, y'all. I'm gonna hit the members now. The TP over 30. Just had ready fill. TP5 hit. TP5 hit. Yeah, so we're gonna let that keep on going. So again, if gold can maintain 41.14 as support, we're gonna be looking for buys. We're gonna make it to the all-time highs. GJ is holding that level as support. I wouldn't go for buys on GJ unless we break back above 203.05, to be honest, just to be on the safe side. US30, again, if we can break below and hold 45,800 as resistance, we can look for self moving down to 45, 650. NAS100, same thing. Y'all could have caught the short-term sell. Shout out to those that caught it. But for the long-term position, if we go 24,440 as resistance, we can look for sales going down to 24,370. And that's pretty much it, y'all. GU, like I said, I'd look for a retest at 3280 or 3315, then look for sales going back down to the downside. But yeah, the win streak continues, y'all. Another chill live stream. Gonna let gold keep doing this thing. Got my soul and profit on both GU and gold. Shout out to everybody in the live, y'all. Shout out to everybody's been live since the beginning. Shout out to everybody's been live since y'all joined. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free signal, free Telegram. If you're interested in learning how to identify these levels, my signal server, the mentorship programs, you already know what to do. Take advantage of the end of summer sale. I put it somewhere in here. Here it is. Again, discount code locked in for 25% off the Advanced Play Signal 101 sessions. Use discount code Playbook for 40% off Playmaker University. But yeah, I'm just gonna be chilling, y'all. Probably gonna make some tea and hop back in the bed. I got some new posts lined up for y'all on Instagram and TikTok. Just dropped a new video for y'all yesterday, so make sure to check that out after the live is over. And yeah, we'll be back on it same time tomorrow, London session 3 m EST.